Pago Pago, the capital of American Samoa, is a beautiful and fascinating place located in the South Pacific Ocean. It is situated on the island of Tutuila, which is the largest and most populous island of the American Samoa archipelago. The city's stunning natural environment, along with its deep history, cultural significance, and strategic importance, make it an integral part of both the American Samoa territory and the broader Pacific region. Pago Pago is not only a city but a symbol of the connection between the United States and the Pacific Islands, blending native Polynesian traditions with modern American influences. The name, Pago Pago, pronounced Pongo Pongo, is thought to come from a Samoan word meaning, a place where the earth touches the sea, which poetically reflects the natural landscape of the area. The city itself lies within the sheltered Pago Pago harbor, a deep, crescent-shaped bay that has been used by seafaring people for thousands of years. This bay is often considered one of the most beautiful harbors in the world, surrounded by lush hillsides, tropical rainforests, and towering cliffs. With its picturesque setting, it is easy to understand why Pago Pago has become a central hub for American Samoa's economy, government, and culture. While the modern city of Pago Pago has a population of approximately 3,700 people, it is the main urban center in a broader region, home to tens of thousands of inhabitants spread across the entire American Samoan territory, which also includes the islands of Oahu, Ofu, Olosega, and Taiu. Pago Pago is located about halfway between the Hawaiian Islands and New Zealand, making it an important crossroads in the Pacific Ocean. The city lies at the heart of American Samoa, which is an unincorporated U.S. territory. Despite being located in the South Pacific, Pago Pago is officially under U.S. sovereignty, and its residents are U.S. nationals, but not U.S. citizens unless they meet additional criteria. Historical overview. The history of Pago Pago is rich and layered, deeply intertwined with the broader history of the Pacific Islands. Evidence suggests that the Samoan people have lived in this region for over 3,000 years. They are believed to be descended from Austronesian-speaking peoples who migrated from Southeast Asia, navigating the Pacific Ocean in double-hulled canoes. The Samoans, like other Polynesian cultures, established a society deeply rooted in respect for the land and sea, as well as in elaborate oral traditions, art, and rituals. Before European contact, the Samoan archipelago was one of the key centers of Polynesian culture, and Pago Pago's natural harbor provided an ideal location for fishing, canoe building, and trade. Samoans lived in village communities, each headed by a chief, or matai, and the region's economy was built on subsistence agriculture, fishing, and seafaring. Pago Pago, being an important settlement, likely served as a focal point for maritime trade and cultural exchange. European exploration of the Pacific began in the 18th century, and it was in 1722 that the Dutch explorer Jacob Roggeveen was the first recorded European to sight the Samoan Islands. The British and American explorers who followed, including the famous Captain James Cook in the late 1700s, opened the doors for Western influence. However, the Samoans remained relatively isolated until the late 19th century. By the late 1800s, various Western powers, including the British, Germans, and Americans, began to show increasing interest in the Pacific region, drawn by its strategic location and economic potential. Pago Pago's sheltered harbor was particularly valued, and it quickly became a focal point for American interests in the Pacific. In 1872, the United States and Germany negotiated an agreement in which the U.S. secured the rights to establish a naval station in Pago Pago harbor. This was a crucial moment for the city and its future development. The establishment of the naval station signaled the beginning of American influence in the region, which would continue into the 20th century. The U.S. Navy officially took control of Pago Pago in 1900, and the city began to take on more of a colonial feel as the American presence grew. The importance of Pago Pago as a military and commercial hub was further cemented during World War II, when the harbor became a major U.S. naval base. The presence of American military forces transformed Pago Pago, leading to rapid infrastructural developments, including the construction of roads, docks, and other facilities. American Samoa officially became a U.S. territory in 1900, and Pago Pago, as its capital, was further integrated into the political framework of the United States. Following the war, the U.S. continued to maintain a military presence in the region, which remains an important aspect of Pago Pago's economy today. However, the city's historical significance as a military outpost slowly shifted in the post-war years, as its economy diversified. The post-World War II period brought new challenges and opportunities for Pago Pago and its residents. As American Samoa began to move toward self-governance, the territory worked to balance its indigenous Samoan culture with the American political and legal system. Pago Pago, though small in size, became the political and economic capital of the region, where the American Samoa government, the judicial system, and key infrastructure projects were based. The American influence also brought with it new technologies, business practices, and educational systems, which helped shape Pago Pago's modern identity. Economic development. Pago Pago has long been the center of American Samoa's economy. Today, its economy relies on several key sectors, including tuna fishing, manufacturing, agriculture, and tourism. Among these, tuna fishing stands out as the most significant. The port of Pago Pago is one of the largest tuna ports in the world, with numerous tuna processing plants operating in and around the city. American Samoa is home to the largest tuna canning industry in the United States, with companies such as Starkist and Chicken of the Sea running large operations in Pago Pago. The tuna industry has historically been a major economic driver for the region, providing jobs for thousands of residents. The fishing fleets that operate out of Pago Pago Harbor are some of the largest in the world, and the city's proximity to key tuna fishing grounds has made it a crucial part of the global tuna market. In addition to fishing, the manufacturing of canned tuna has been a major source of revenue, although this sector has faced increasing competition from other regions, and its future remains uncertain due to the decline of some processing operations. Agriculture also plays a role in the economy of Pago Pago. Coconut, taro, bananas, and breadfruit are grown in the surrounding areas, and small-scale farming provides fresh produce to local markets. However, due to its small size and reliance on the tuna industry, Pago Pago's economy is limited by its geographic and environmental constraints. Tourism is another important component of Pago Pago's economy. While tourism is not as developed as in other Pacific islands, Pago Pago's natural beauty, historical significance, and cultural richness make it an attractive destination for those seeking an off-the-beaten-path experience. Visitors to Pago Pago are drawn to its stunning scenery, including the lush hillsides that surround the harbor, its crystal-clear waters, and its beautiful beaches. The town also offers cultural experiences, including traditional Samoan dances, music, and handicrafts. Visitors can explore the National Park of American Samoa, which includes some of the most pristine rainforests and coral reefs in the world. Pago Pago, as the economic and cultural hub of American Samoa, is also a place where the mix of traditional Samoan culture and modern American influences is most evident. The city is home to many institutions that reflect this blend, such as the American Samoa Community College, where students can learn both about Samoan culture and Western academic subjects. The Samoan way of life, known as the FAA Samoa, continues to be central to the identity of Pago Pago's residents, who place a strong emphasis on family, respect, and community values. Culture and society. The people of Pago Pago are proud of their Samoan heritage, which remains deeply woven into the fabric of everyday life in the city. Samoan culture is characterized by a strong sense of family, respect for elders, and close-knit village life. The concept of FAA Samoa, the Samoan way, is central to the social structure, which places great emphasis on communal responsibilities and cooperation. In Pago Pago, family and village ties are incredibly important. Social hierarchies are based on the Matai system, a traditional Samoan chief system in which leaders are chosen from the extended family, often based on age, wisdom, and contributions to the community. The Matai plays a crucial role in making decisions and resolving disputes, both within the family and the village. This system of leadership and decision-making remains central to the Samoan way of life, even in urban settings like Pago Pago. Samoan traditions such as the Ava ceremony, a ritual involving the preparation and drinking of kava, and Shiva dances, traditional Samoan dance performances, continue to be practiced in Pago Pago. These cultural events are often performed during village gatherings, family celebrations, and national festivals. The pride in Samoan identity is reflected in various cultural institutions in Pago Pago, such as the American Samoa Cultural Center, which helps preserve traditional arts, crafts, and language. Despite its small size, Pago Pago is home to a diverse population that reflects the broader multiculturalism of the Pacific region. In addition to Samoans, there are smaller communities of Tongan, Fijian, and Filipino people, who have migrated to the region in search of work and better opportunities. This diversity has contributed to a rich cultural exchange, adding layers of variety to the city's music, food, and social customs. Challenges and opportunities. As Pago Pago moves forward into the 21st century, it faces a number of challenges, many of which are shared by other Pacific Island communities. The challenges of climate change, particularly rising sea levels, pose a serious threat to the city's infrastructure, agriculture, and way of life. Pago Pago's location in a low-lying area, surrounded by steep hills and prone to flooding, makes it especially vulnerable to extreme weather events, such as tropical storms and hurricanes. Economic diversification remains another key challenge for Pago Pago. While the tuna industry continues to be a major source of revenue, it is highly vulnerable to global market fluctuations and environmental changes, such as the depletion of fish stocks and changes in fishing regulations. Moreover, the city has limited industrial capacity, and its reliance on imported goods for many consumer needs contributes to its economic fragility. On the positive side, Pago Pago has a wealth of untapped opportunities, particularly in the areas of tourism and renewable energy. By capitalizing on its natural beauty and its rich cultural heritage, Pago Pago could potentially expand its tourism sector. Efforts to preserve its pristine environment, such as the development of ecotourism initiatives, could help make the city a sustainable destination for eco-conscious travelers. There is also potential for economic development in the renewable energy sector, especially in terms of solar power and wind energy. American Samoa, with its abundant sunshine and steady trade winds, is well positioned to harness renewable energy sources to reduce its dependency on imported fossil fuels, lower energy costs, and become a model for sustainability in the Pacific. Conclusion. Pago Pago, as the capital of American Samoa, represents a unique and complex blend of Polynesian traditions, American influence, and modern challenges. The city has long played a central role in the history and development of the region, serving as a political, economic, and cultural hub. Despite the challenges it faces, including economic dependence on a single industry and the environmental risks posed by climate change, Pago Pago remains a resilient and vibrant city, with a deep connection to its cultural heritage and an eye toward the future. Its natural beauty, cultural significance, and strategic location in the Pacific Ocean ensure that Pago Pago will continue to play an important role not just in American Samoa but in the broader context of the Pacific Islands. The city's ongoing transformation, as it balances the preservation of its traditions with the demands of modernization, serves as a testament to the adaptability and strength of its people.